Welcome to Wheel Stutter Blindly. I'm Wheel.
I'm Stutter.
I'm Blindly.
Gentlemen, we have a new segment.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Segment alert.
And it's
Check it out.
called...
Oh, did you see that?
Did you see that, Todd?
Gong.
Gong. Hit the gong. All right, so we're going to play a video. And we're
Only
going
two
to
of us
see...
can see it.
Obviously, two of us can see it because he's blind.
Dante can't see it.
So, we're going
Three
to
of
play
us.
it, and then we want Todd to tell us what he thinks is visually going on.
Okay, we got it. Go. Hit it.
Let's go.
Where's the volume?
Menina, gente, você não faz isso em casa não, pelo amor de Deus.
Wow.
Okay, I think it's repeat.
Menina, gente, você não faz isso em casa não, pelo amor de Deus.
What do you think it is, Todd?
I think that guy is slapping her child.
Oh. You are very close. He has a coconut on the street, and he's selling coconuts, but he's opening them by taking his paralyzed leg and using it as a hammer and smashing it down onto the coconut.
Hammer leg.
That's hilarious.
It is. Did you see that, Todd?
Oh, did you see that?
That's what he's on the coconuts? I like it.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of coconuts.
So what's going on, Todd?
What if he breaks his artificial leg? Can you get it clean?
It's not artificial. He's using his actual leg.
Dead leg.
Oh, but it's paralyzed leg.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
feel it.
Oh, is that, did you call it dead leg? I always call my...
I call it dead leg.
I call my blind eye my dead eye, and Jen hates it. That's so gross. Stop calling it that.
Dead eye?
Yeah, my dead eye. Anyway.
You corner eye. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, good. You guys are good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
We had a cool thing last week where all four of us were on at Corner Comedy.
Yes.
Oh,
Shout out Corner Comedy.
Joel.
Joe.
Shout out Joe.
Yeah, that place is a lot of fun.
It is.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, that was good. And then I did Absolute on last Tuesday, I guess. Wednesday.
that?
It was great. So I didn't realize that place holds 230.
Yeah.
We had 175 there,
Nice.
and they had a big crowd that was the Rotary Club.
Oh, fundraisers.
Yeah, it was a fundraiser. So in the back, we're all trying to figure out what the hell the Rotary Club does, and we don't know. But it was good, and the host went out and said, Rotary Club's here. You guys love those telephones. It was fun. But it was with a couple people I'd never met, but Dante knows, Andrea Rodriguez and Paul.
Meroquin.
And it was a lot of fun.
Oh, Meroquin.
Meroquin.
Nice.
And
Hamilton people?
the headline.
Paul's actually from Milton.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I met him in Hamilton.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the headliner was from Hamilton, too, and blanking on his name.
I don't know.
Yeah, Andrea's really funny. Paul did really good.
How did it go? Because
Nice.
corporate type events can...
They were awesome. I
Yeah?
think corporate in a club, I think, is okay.
Yeah.
The one that I got a groan out of, like there's some pretty dirty stuff. And then I said something about I didn't bring my dog up because there's bitches in the green, and I got a groan on that. It's like, what's wrong with you people?
Grown?
Yeah, but no, it's such a great room, that place. Like Dante would kill there. It's really good.
At the corner, I was holding the dog.
Yes.
We went on stage. I had to leave the place because your dog was getting excited.
Yeah.
Your dog was like almost barking, and everybody was looking at me, so I had to go outside and hold your dog.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a better system for that. I absolutely left in the green room, and like Shauna and everyone just played with them.
Okay.
But there's no green room at corner.
No.
The whole place could be a green room.
The whole room is the green room, pretty much.
Yeah.
I wonder if you ever thought about, because, there's that false wall at the back. I wonder if you ever thought about making that a green room where the comics could sit back there and come out from. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But
Where,
it'd be
corner?
so crowded.
It'd be very crowded.
Yeah.
It's a huge
especially
room back
if you're
there,
in
but it'd be
there.
crowded and awkward.
Taking up all the
Well, I'm
space.
awkward as it is coming up, right?
But I don't know. I love Absolute. Like, it's such a good crowd there. And then I walked home, and it was one of those times where, not to sound like an asshole, but it's one of those times where you keep getting stopped by people. Like, it was just a really hot crowd.
Okay.
Really loved it. A really good show. It was a lot of
Nice.
fun. And it was with, Andrea and Paul, and then Matt Paczynski.
Okay.
Yeah, who's a good guy.
He's good.
Yeah.
I like him out.
Yeah, he just got back from Austin as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good. His family lives across the street from me. So,
Nice guy.
yeah, good guy.
I
Lives-
just I just saw one of the comments from that video because it's still up on the screen,
Yeah.
and it said, "Going out on a limb here, but I don't think that's good for his leg."
Play on words, baby.
He's gonna fuck up his leg.
That's it. Sorry.
Can't feel it.
Was that your first time at Absolute?
No, I've been
No,
doing
he's been
Absolute
there a
for.
while.
Yeah, I usually do. I'm usually there about once a month, and then the last couple of years I've done their they have some competition in this fall. So yeah, I've been doing a bit of stuff with them, just trying to.
I would love to do that room. I hear it's amazing.
It's the best room I've ever.
One of the
done.
good rooms.
I got to
It's-
get slingshotted into there.
It's such a good room that festivals won't even take submissions from it.
Oh.
No.
It's too good a room. I've never.
You get easy laughs.
It's easy. I'm not very good, and I kill there.
I gotta go there.
Yeah. Just email Sean every week. Yeah.
And I'll get back to you 3 months later.
Oh, every week. I go there. He puts me in once a month, and I don't hear from him. I hear from once every fourth time I email him.
Dante, you had a little experience with a patron of Laughs Without Limits.
I was going to bring it up
Oh, wow. What
I'm
happened?
sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
on
Jared.
Sunday.
Yeah.
We had our
We
show.
had a show, Laugh Without Limits. It's part of my 5 minutes. But
No
Comedy
limits.
Bar
we
Danforth.
call him our Danforth.
Shout out to Gary.
Shout out to Gary, shout out to Dante, shout out to Hannah Valdoon, shout out to Hanny Tico from Buffalo. Which, we have to move a couch for him, but that's a whole different story.
That couch is supposed to be moved every show.
Yeah,
but anyways.
but they don't. Able shit happens all the time. But yeah, well, we found out that Dante found out that some people don't like certain jokes. So we allowed to joke about it.
Yeah. So, Todd, you'd love this, but
Paul told me you've been telling jokes about me, so let's hear this shit.
no, it wasn't a joke. Actually, I did do that one.
Yeah, that was great. That's a great joke.
No, but so I have this joke where so first the host Garrett,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, do you guys like dark comedy?" And then
Some people clapped.
some people clapped. They're like, "Woo!" So I'm like, "Okay, I have a dark joke." And so the joke is basically, I don't even know if I want to do it here, but
Summarize it quickly.
summarize it, I'm like, oh, people Google people with the same birthdays as them because they're famous. You're like, oh, I hope I have some of the same traits as this famous person. Well, I share a birthday with Hitler, and then da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I go into this whole spiel.
Yeah.
But then this guy wheels up to me after the show, and I shake his hand.
Yeah.
And then he asked me, "Are you Jewish?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not Jewish." And then he's like, "If I was sitting any closer to the stage, I would have gotten out of my wheelchair and punched you. Don't do that joke. It's
wonder
not
who it was."
funny."
You should have said I'm here to inspire people. If I got you out of my wheelchair.
Well, that's what I was saying. That joke was so funny. I almost got a guy to hop out of his wheelchair and walk
That's
for the
funny.
first time.
I think
Man,
we all owe you a thanks.
next week we're gonna make a lot of next show. We're gonna make a lot of Hitler jokes because it's on 420.
Yeah.
Is
I've
it
never.
actually?
Yeah, next show's on
Oh,
420.
sick. Okay.
And
Are
you
you
know
the
about
first person?
420?
You should pop by if you can hop on. Then
Hop on.
Yeah, it's
Come
your
by.
birthday.
Popeye.
Come by.
Yeah. Are you the first person to make a Hitler joke?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, Hitler.
What the? So, Grit mad at Hitler. No, McDonald had a special called Hitler's Dog. I don't see that guy getting up and punching him.
baby.
You can make a lot of You can make jokes about fucking anybody, man.
Yeah. Although I don't get when people try and bring up good things Hitler did. Well, he did this and that was pretty good. It's like, yeah, but lots of people make trains run okay. Like, he did bad things.
U-boats?
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty funny. That was
Yeah.
like the first time someone came up
You
to
got
me.
heckled by a guy
Yeah.
in a wheelchair?
Not even heckled, because it was after
No,
the
confronted. You got confronted.
Confronted, yeah.
show. I
Like,
was gonna
angrily.
say- yeah, I was
He
gonna
wanted
say,
to physically assault you over words that you said in a comedy club.
I'm
That
so,
is-
I'm
Dante.
so happy.
That is a
Dante.
badge of honor.
Don't you wish you'd said to him, if you tried to fight me, I'd make sure you could never get out of that fucking wheelchair again?
What he really thinking is he
That would've been
really
great.
handicapped if he says I'm going to jump out and punch you?
I don't know.
He's in the
But
chair.
I did
I don't know who this guy is, though. I would really love to know who he is.
Yeah.
I didn't.
It
get
was
his
Rick
name.
Hansen.
Was it a manual wheelchair or an electric
I
wheelchair?
think it was electric.
Oh.
But it was so funny because like his
And he
friend,
wasn't joking. You sure he wasn't joking?
I'm sure he seemed really bad.
Sorry, that reminded me of something else hilarious. Do you guys mind if I tell one more thing?
Yeah. Go for it.
I saw a clip. There's a guy running as a Republican for the governor of Virginia,
Okay.
and he was doing an interview about how great his favorite movie is Freedom Writers with Hilary Swank.
Never even heard of it. Anyways.
She's a teacher in a inner city school.
Oh.
And the guy we described it was, it's really, really impressive because she teaches these inner city kids about what the Jewish people have been through and how their problems can be overcome. And then she even brings in Anne Frank to talk to them.
What?
And the movie takes place in the 90s.
What the hell?
Like, I don't think Anne Frank
No.
was giving speeches in Oakland in the
Still
90s.
walking out it.
Yeah, I don't think she was banging in 93.
No.
Crazy.
Fucking people trying to...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
How
We
would
can
that
find the
even-
clip. We'll put the clip up.
How would that even get freaking vetted through the screenwriting process? Like, that is just idiotic.
It's an interview. He's a
He's a
politician trying to win office as a Republican.
Cool.
And black people can get over all their inner city
So he
problems if they
made
just
up-
listen to Anne Frank.
So hang on, is this part of the movie where they say Anne?
No, it's a
Frank
real
is-
movie, but Anne Frank is not in the movie.
Oh,
He's just
okay,
stupid.
but he made that point saying that they're okay.
in the
okay.
movie, she brings because
Sorry,
it's
I'm
based on a true story.
Who does she bring in?
So it's based on a true story. So he says she brought in Anne Frank.
Oh,
It
in
wasn't
the
Anne Frank,
90s.
someone
Well,
else.
Anne Frank died in 1938.
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but she
She
would have been,
800
a believer.
years old.
You guys remember that?
Oh, Justin,
Yeah.
with his monkey.
Anyway, we're eating into someone else's time.
Let's
Wait, wanna go?
sure. So
Nice day for a game of baseball.
Let's go.
Let's
It
play
is.
too.
Take me out to the ballpark. While the
We're-
peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
we are all big baseball fans, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, we have the Blue Jays here in town. Anyways, they pissed me off here and there. But
Yeah.
John Boy Media, shout out John Boy, probably
Amazing
the
guy.
best commentators, whatever.
Yeah.
They threw together a piece of something that happened opening weekend with the Dodgers, and I just want to talk about it for 2 seconds. So we got the clip up.
So now goes back to the fastball, says, yeah, I was hoping you did. I was hoping you did. Sends that one into the corner. We're going to dig it out. We're rounding third. We're relaying. Tommy Edman again with the throw. And awkward slide. No. He's finger wagging right away. No. Is he hurt? He stumbled around the bases.
The ump called him
They
safe.
say, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
So Manny Margot, tying run. Watch him. He rounds third and stumbles and doesn't lose and looks and slows down and gets in there. But he feels bad because he stumbled. Real nice relay. Get it in. Tommy Edman, hands all over this inning. And then where's the out? On the foot?
Oh.
That's what everyone was looking at right away. Is it on the foot?
But is his
Is it-
hand on the plate?
Did he touch before the foot? Looks like he might have touched before he got tagged on the foot. That's what everyone's looking at, the foot. But that was like a magic trick. That's an illusion because we're not actually looking at the foot. Everybody's looking at the replay trying to figure out, what are we looking? Look at the
Hand
slide
touch.
direction there. Get outside.
Oh, he went
Kind of
out
an awkward
down.
slide.
No.
Does
no,
he
that's
touch home plate before he touches his foot? Maybe. A lot of replays.
That's close.
Good coverage by both broadcasts. Torkelson says safe. Edmonds looking at the replay. He's like, what are we looking at?
Oh,
They
I
say
hate Torkelson
safe.
so much.
Okay, we're happy.
I hate the fucking
Barnes
Dodgers.
is looking at thinking, I thought I tagged him. Wait, what? Did I get it? Wait, is he safe?
So
what am I?
confused.
Tell me what to look at.
Yeah, they're everybody can't figure it out.
Does anyone
right?
know what we're supposed to be looking at here? Yes, you're supposed to be looking at the glove tagging the butt. Watch this. Just a little ripple on the pants as the glove goes past. You see below the
that
pocket
guy's
those
a
little
pervert.
ripples from the glove? Just little ripple
like-
there.
Well, come on,
the
John Boy.
pants
Why you watching
fairly
that
from the
guy's
glove.
ass?
You
And
never
here
really
is, that's when the ripple happens.
know.
The hand is not touching.
So-
And then this angle, you
It that much because there's not a ton of challenges and the league reviews every goal and then they call in if it's should be reviewed again. So it gets at the beginning I think it's very disruptive and then it just becomes part of the game. Like there's lots of changes Major League Baseball. I can think of a few major changes.
Oh, I
baseball
think
So
made
many stupid rules
that people were
they
against and it was fine.
changed. You can't block the bases, and that changes a lot of
Yeah,
calls now.
But they've made
That
like
was just
I think
cruel
they've made a
interference.
lot of good rules. The second base rule where you can't slide at the fucking second baseman or whatever purposely with your cleats up. Like, that was
Yeah.
Right.
ridiculous. And Utley ended a guy's career, I believe.
Right.
The size of the bases, I like that.
Yeah.
There's more stealing going on. That's great. It's like closer calls at the
Right.
second base.
I saw a guy, or I didn't see, but there's a guy a pitcher threw out a guy at first the other day. That used to never happen.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It happens sometimes.
It happens sometimes,
But not a ton.
I mean, pick off, right?
I like the pitch clock.
I don't like the pitch clock.
I love it. I think
The
it's
timer?
great.
Yeah.
Fucking get on with it.
Okay.
Have these guys do their little
And
scenario
there's a
before every
beach
pitch.
ball on the field.
Yeah.
It used to be like 4-hour games.
What was the other one? There was that one that they brought up that nobody was allowed to leave the batter box. You had to keep 1 foot in the batter box, but not one player adhered to it.
No.
They said that they were going to start finding them $500 for each time, and everybody's just like, fuck it.
$500?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$500 each
That's
time you
nothing.
do it.
They get paid more than
fraction.
$500 for each up.
I know, but you
Right.
could
Yeah.
if you get up to bat 3-4 times a game and you
Yeah.
step out after every pitch, like you're
It
looking
adds
at
up.
10 G's a game or something, right?
Yeah.
But so many people didn't agree with it. And anyway, so there's that. What other ones do they have? Oh, the extra innings now.
Yeah.
Someone starts on second
Yeah.
base. Love that
a
rule.
good
I
rule.
think it's amazing because I've been to games that were 18 innings or 17 innings.
I
and
was at-
3
I was at
o'clock
the
in
long-
the fucking morning.
I was at the longest game of Blue Jays history.
Oh, yeah?
And we left. in,
Minnesota Twins.
I forget. It was years ago.
Yeah.
But I was working and I was commuting, so we left. Got home at 1 a.m. Listened to the end of the game, and went to bed.
Yeah.
There's too long.
I'm glad that it's usually only goes into the 11th or something now, but
Yeah, not the 18.
That's good.
I don't know. I just sometimes, whatever. Maybe I'm that old guy. We should go back to the old days.
Well, that's why I think you would love sumo wrestling.
Sumo wrestling.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
old-fashioned.
Very
I'm an
simple.
avid sumo wrestler
Oh, yeah?
watcher. Yeah,
I'm not
Really?
surprised, Dante. I gotta be honest. I'm not surprised at all.
Smoke weed, watch sumo.
I don't smoke weed, but I do
Okay.
watch sumo. But so even though they have people recording it and cameras and stuff like that, there's 5 judges that sit around the ring,
Nice.
and they've been sticking to that way for like 1,000
Thousands
years.
of
Yeah, I thought
Yeah. So they're like, yeah, we have the cameras, but we're gonna let
not the way it works.
The,
Yes.
the referee, he's gonna make the
Yeah.
call.
I
Well,
like
they
the
need-
human error.
Yeah, and
But
then-
they need
but
IMAX
yeah.
camera. You need
there's
like a
also
wide
human
format for
corruption
those guys.
as well.
Well, there is human
There's
corruption,
a lot of human
but
corruption.
there could
Sumo's
be human
pretty dirty,
corruption
right?
out of those judges too.
don't
That
know
again,
how
who
dirty
was
it
it?
can be.
That guy.
That guy.
There's an umpire that just
That
hates
guy?
the Blue Jays, and
Rodriguez.
he hated them in 2016.
I know what you're talking
his-
about.
Or like
number
Kerry
is
Frazier at
19.
the Leafs.
Vic Carpaccio or something like that.
Okay.
His name I can't remember. Anyways,
Carpaccio head.
his father-in-law was an umpire also. I think that's how he got his job as an umpire.
Yeah.
And his father was in debt to the mob
Oh.
for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and
Okay.
he threw a World Series game.
Oh.
Yeah.
He got caught
Yeah.
throwing out.
Well, there's hockey's like that too, because there's a ref that always gave Toronto a hard time. Like
Kerry
recently,
Frazier.
not Kerry Frazier's after that. It was like a few
Okay.
years when Sheldon Keefe was their coach.
Right.
Because when Sheldon Keefe was a kid, he played junior, and
Beat the shit out of him. I know what you're talking about.
no, he was part of the one that they had that they tried to kill the coach because the coach was abusing.
Oh.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one.
Sheldon, yeah.
Yeah, so Sheldon Keefe was on that
Yeah.
team, but
But
that
wasn't the
and that
ref-
the referee is his brother-in-law.
Yes.
And he
Oh,
would
what's his name?
and he was reffing
Yeah.
and he refs playoff games with the Leafs. And there's a game he called like 6 penalties against the Leafs and none against Boston.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot of dirty, and
the
then he
one
bet
that
on
played
everything.
in St. Louis, right?
That tried to kill the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the guy? He changed his name in jail too. Yeah.
Jefferson?
That generally doesn't work. My favorite clip of all
Mike,
time.
what's his name? Yeah. Anyway,
My favorite courthouse clip
Like
of all
Dan.
time is that guy that was he killed a child molester. The guy kept going on his
Yeah.
first day there in the cell with him, kept going on trying to justify it, and the guy that was in there said, like, you gotta stop talking about this now. And he kept going on about it, and he says, look, tomorrow morning you're getting a new cell. He kept going on talking about it, so he took his life.
yeah.
And the judge is like, oh, you killed him? He's like, oh yeah, I outright killed him. And he's like,
Oh,
"Look,
yeah.
there's a lot of people going around right now saying that I shouldn't be a judge. And he's like, I am not a judge. That's God's decision. I just set the appointment up. You see.
They're making the lawyers go up for the death penalty against Luigi Mangione, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a celebrity guy.
They're making Pam Bondi, who's whatever AG in the States, is making them
Man.
try for the death penalty against the guy who killed that healthcare CEO.
People love that guy, man.
Luigi? Bill Burr loves Luigi. Free
If
Luigi.
you bring him up at a comedy show, so many people clap and cheer, man.
Yeah. Well, you know,
It's gonna happen more.
People love people who, yeah.
It's gonna
you
happen
walk
more.
by a dog every day and you kick it. One of these days, that dog's gonna fucking bite you.
That's right.
Right.
That's how it goes.
You know, like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying what he did was right, but
But it's not wrong either,
Hey.
though. It's like it's one of the things that happen
Right.
when you do that to people for
the world
years
needs a
and years
little
and
bit of
years and
cycle
years.
once in a while to send a message,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. Check out our Patreon, where just for $1, we're gonna put some extra and unique footage up very soon. So check that out at patreon.com/Wheel Stutter Blindly.
Yeah, the three of us are doing a push-up contest on there.
I didn't do well.
No. And Todd was doing sit-ups. Okay.
I was in the wrong room.
He wasn't even in the room. He wasn't even in the right position. And check us out on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And check us out at disabilityprivilegeproductions.com/Wheel Stutter Blindly. I'm Jay Nathan, Jay Nathan Comedy. And Blair is...
Can't walkie-talkie. Last Without Limits show at the end of every month. Comedy Bar Danforth.
Check it out.
Check it out. It's fun. People in wheelchairs will punch you.
There you go.
Yes. And Todd, you are.
Todd.Blenkhorn on Instagram and YouTube, I guess.
And our
Dante.
producer is...
You can follow me online at Dante, CHEZDANTE. Follow your
Awesome.
boy.
Check it out next time, folks.